Okay, please excuse the nonsense. Like, I don't have any makeup on. I've got my glasses on, and I hope you can hear me. Um, anyway, I've only pulled a few cards so far. We've got the Hermit, and I was like, ooh, I'm picking up vibes already. And then to prove that I was already feeling that, we have Judgment, and then the Devil card, and also the Four of Cups. So the Hermit is usually like, it can be isolation, but usually it's like, well, it depends on the context, but like it can be a good thing. Like sometimes it's good to be a bit of a hermit and to spend time with your own thoughts. But then we also have Judgment and the Devil. So something that's different about this DR than, at least currently at the point of this current reading, at the point in time in your DR that this reading is taking place, there is a much heavier emphasis on Eddie. Maybe to an extent you, but especially Eddie is very, very, very ostracized in the community. He's very on his own. There's a lot of judgment around him. There might be a little bit to you as well, especially with associations of him, but I think this is mostly about Eddie. And I think that does actually have a pretty severe, not severe, it has an impact on your relationship, and much more of an impact than it does in your other Stranger Things DR. And that's mostly because at the point of where you are in your DR with that one, Eddie has a lot more of a community around him. Like, it's not the wider community, but it is like Elle and Mike and Will and Steve and Robin and Lucas, and why am I blanking on that other kid's name? I don't know why. I like him. Anyway, everybody. He's got a community, like a small circle. I'm gonna keep shuffling, but I just wanted to explain the cards that I got because the vibes are vibing. Okay, I did this wrong. I'm sorry. I hope it didn't delete my last recording. But where I left off, I was talking about the Hermit, Judgment, Devil, and the Four of Cups, and then I was trying to pull one more for this deck, and it gave me 3. So I think while we have the Sun, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and then the Three of Pentacles also. So the Three of Pentacles is all about like collaboration, teamwork, community, so I was right, and then the Ten of Pentacles is like stability, wish fulfillment, but like stability, like financial stability, emotional stability. Pentacles are very earthy, so like this is very stable. And then we have the Sun, so like, yeah, he is very ostracized in the community and like on his own in a hermit and very heavily judged, and people don't like him, but he doesn't, like, I don't think he's mad about it. Like he has what he wants to have, because he's got you, and I do assume he's got other people, but maybe not quite to the same, not currently anyway, to the same extent in your other DR. Oh gosh, okay, so get more on their dynamic. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, so we have, hang on. Okay, yeah, it's upright. So the Five of Swords, this is all about conflict. I have a feeling I know what that means, though, in this context, because this is about your dynamic. So I feel like, I'll wait, and I'll hold my thoughts. No, I was right. Okay, so we have the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So what he's saying, it's not necessarily that there's conflict in your dynamic and your relationship, but you are the type of people who fight for each other. Like, yeah, people don't like him, but you do, and you won't let anyone shit talk him. That's, yeah. You're a very, very passionate person, and very compassionate and warm, and he gave me the Sun again, right as I said warm. This is why I wanted to do a video, because I figured you get to see this in person, see the process. Okay, let's go with one more card. Can I get one more? That was fast. Okay, Four of Swords. Yes, okay. So Four of Swords is all about rest, rejuvenation, recharging. So you're kind of like an oasis in a desert for him, especially in this DR. You're right. It's subtle and it's hard to explain, but the dynamic between you and Eddie in this DR versus your other your other Stranger Things DR is different. This Eddie feels different. More intense in a way. Like, at least currently, like this Eddie feels much more sad. It's not a bad thing, because like there's no cards here to say that he himself is sad, but I think like there's more sadness that surrounds him. And like the desert or oasis analogy, I really do think that like that's what your dynamic is. It's very intense, and it's very, very different than your other DR. I don't think that's a bad thing. I do think that there might be more challenges in this DR than your other ones, but I, again, don't think that's going to be a bad thing.